We might have Brian joining us this afternoon. That'll be good, but Mike will not be with us this afternoon, as I'm running solo. All right, trying to keep an eye on the markets here. It's pretty quiet today. Not a lot going on. Oh. Never mind. All right, just getting things set here. And I should probably show our members in the room the screen that I'm sharing. Oh, wait a second. It will be this one. But first, I've got to... There we go. Hello, everyone. There it is. Okay. SRNE you guys are looking at? Let's take a peek at SRNE. It's on our list. It's not really doing a lot. I don't like the price action on SRNE right now. Not a lot. A whole bunch of nothing. Yeah, exactly. Whole bunch of nothing. Let me actually, for our members, why don't I, for the people on YouTube, show you some of the conversation. Where is it? Here. Uh-oh. Right. Okay. Give you an idea of the stuff that's happening here in the room. Conversations that we have. So you guys are watching Neo, looking to see what it's going to do. Let me take a peek at Neo. Yeah, Neo at least is, oh no. Neo at least is moving. My DAS just crashed on me. That doesn't, that's not good. Wow, I haven't had DAS crash in a while. I wonder what I did. Whatever I did, it didn't like it. Oh, and it didn't save my my list. All right, I'll put it in again then. We were watching Apple, we were watching Neo, we were watching SRNE, we were watching, what else were we watching? You guys asked me about XPEV, we were watching Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo and Bank of America. Been watching Workhorse, DKNG. Of course, I've been looking at AMD. Here we go. Now I got some stuff to take a look at. There we go. Microsoft. What's Microsoft up to? I'm gonna put Microsoft in here. Well, I'm glad I got out of Microsoft. It didn't end up going down much after my after that trade I got stopped out on. That's just weird. Obviously, I've changed my chart setup since I've last used this configuration. Wow, you know, I thought I was ready. There. Okay. "20 minutes to the close, guys. The markets are still just sort of chopping around. Not seeing a lot of stuff of interest. You know, SRNE, people kept talking about it. I have to admit, I have not traded SRNE at all because I never liked the way it moves. You know, people say, "Oh, it's a great, you know, it's a great stock," and they love playing it. I've never really enjoyed it, so not something I trade at all. So on YouTube, Real Idiot, you're asking what the trading platform is. It's DAS Trader Pro. I have a virus. I hope not. I have been playing online poker, so I guess there's a chance that I've got a virus now. I don't know. I just don't like. I mean, look at these little tiny candles. If I just look at the chart, it doesn't look fun to trade at all. You know what I mean? Like, the price action looks nothingness, choppy. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Okay. As we usually do, a little bit later, we'll be looking at the trade of the day. We have a member that has won the trade of the day for today and is in the running then for the trade of the week. We'll do that a little bit later. We'll also look at earnings. We do have some earnings coming up. We're back into earnings season. So there'll be a few earnings after the close that we can take a look at. So that might be of interest. We'll take a peek at that a little bit later. And hopefully we'll get something we can trade in the last 17 and a half minutes here. I haven't asked the Magic 8 Ball a question in a couple of days. We almost did earlier. Magic 8 Ball here. Anybody have a Magic 8 Ball question? Ask if Apple hits 120. Let's take a peek at Apple. Yeah, all right. Magic 8 Ball. Will Apple's price go over $122 in the next 17 minutes or less? The answer is yes, definitely. Wow. Okay, there you go, Bruce. Magic 8 Ball says yes, definitely. Oh, Cliff, you want a long-term question. When is the next earnings? You want to know if AMD is going to hit all-time high by next earnings. All right, well, let's find out here first. When are the earnings? I don't want to leave it up to chance. Next earning, October 27th, 4:15 p.m. Okay. Let's see what where AMD is at. That would be a big ask. I have to go over 94.28. Okay. Magic 8 Ball. Cliff wants to know, will AMD create a new all-time high with its price being over $94.28 by the close of markets at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on October 27th, 2020? Magic 8 Ball, the answer is signs point to yes. Huh. All right. Magic 8 Ball, we've got people that really want your opinions now because we value what you do. Art, Magic 8 Ball, wants to know if AMD will hit a price of $85.85 at any point overnight. Sorry, I should say, let me rephrase Magic 8 Ball. Will AMD hit a price of $85.85 or higher before the markets open tomorrow? Ask again later. Sorry, Art. Magic 8 Ball doesn't want to answer that one. Ever, Megan? Magic 8 Ball, Megan wants to know if she will ever end the current red streak that she's on. The answer, and I'm not kidding you, Megan, let me see if I can show you here. Can you see what the Magic 8 Ball says? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it in here. The answer is yes, definitely. I'm not doing a good job of getting this in the camera, but yes, definitely, Megan, you are going to end the red streak. Magic 8 Ball has spoken. All hail the Magic 8 Ball. All right, so prediction number 1 has come true. 122, you're right. Apple touched on 122, so that we'd have to call confirmed. We did say 122 or higher, so that counts. So if you had taken the trade right when we mentioned it, you could have got 20 cents on that. John, I certainly hope Megan has no cause to say that for the Magic 8 Ball. Ouch. That's right. Megan doesn't want to hear that. Don't. He's just a doubter, Megan. We know the true authority here, right? Don't let him sway your confidence in the Oracle. The Oracle is all-knowing, all-seeing. All right, I'm going to have to write some of these down. I'm going to forget. I should really track these somewhere. You guys keep telling me I should keep the spreadsheet. Maybe I should. Hold on a sec. Where is my... You know what? I'm going to put it in my account log. It seems dangerous to put this in my account tracking spreadsheet, but who knows? All right, so the question was AMD over 85.85 overnight. I need to insert a day. This was, what is the date today? It's the 13th of October? No, it's the 14th of October. That was by Art. Okay. I should insert this. Hold on. That was Art. What was the answer? Art? It was yes, wasn't it? Some form of yes, anyways. Oh, you're getting technical, Bruce. Well, I don't know. If we go back, certainly some had to fill. It doesn't mean, well, I can't see back that far now. There probably was an order that filled at 122. I mean, something had to fill at 122, Bruce, or it wouldn't print the price on my chart. So, it maybe didn't fill all of the available orders, but it did fill at least one order at 122, or it wouldn't have printed on the chart. So there you go. It didn't get you out. Well, that was not the question you asked. You do have to be careful when posing questions to the Magic 8 Ball. It is very particular in its responses. Oh, Mac, that's a question that you can always get a positive answer. Depends on what you define a positive move, right? It just has to move up like one tick, and there you got a positive move. Let's see if on YouTube, our friends on YouTube have any questions. Let me know. Cliff, you got me going on multiple monitors. I like it. Let's see. I feel like that should be a member benefit only, perhaps, but we'll give our friends on YouTube a chance this time. A chance to ask a question. All right. In the meantime, I'm still watching AMD. Really just chopping around here. Above VWAP now. The SPY, I'm going to move to a 1 minute here on the SPY. Yeah, it's not doing a lot. What's Microsoft doing? Microsoft back up above VWAP. Oh, when we passed the 10-minute mark to the close... And yeah, we got a little spike on Microsoft. No, not much reaction from AMD, so it seems to be going okay. Looks like Brian is not joining us today. We're feeling lonely. I only have Art, I only have your question here in the Magic 8 Ball summary. Oh, there was another one though. Here, 14th of August. I can't remember who asked it. I think it was Bruce. He was giving me a hard time. Apple over 122. Yes. That was true. He's going on a trip. Yeah, I know he said he was going on a trip. I thought he was leaving tomorrow though. Maybe he's leaving this afternoon. Art, you're calling for a revolt? Oh, that's all right. It's just this one time. All right, I got a question. Well, that's a very general question, Firuz, but I'll ask it. Magic 8 Ball, Firuz wants to know, will plug go back to $19 next week? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, so the interpretation may be anything, but anyways, Magic 8 Ball, Firuz Husseini, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, wants to know, will plug go back to $19 next week? The Magic 8 Ball answer is, my reply is no.
CARG, Car Gurus, November 22.5 call sweep. Charlie Alpha Romeo Golf.
Let me just mute our newsreader here. And the second YouTube question was, will XLE break above the 20 moving average? Bill, I need a time frame for that. Let me look at XLE here. XLE will break above the 20 moving average. So break above the 20 moving average on what type of chart? Like a daily chart? And in what time frame? Or do you mean like a 1 minute chart? I'll let you, we got a little delay with my saying things and them showing up on YouTube, so. All right. Guys, I may not have a close. I mean, maybe my closing trade was that one on Microsoft, that little one that I took at, that you saw me take there. Let me bring it back. Was I showing my trade? So just a tiny little trade. Let me show it to you again. Show trades. Right there. Just that little baby trade. Which I'm glad I got stopped out because obviously it spiked up here above VWAP. So this chop is just not pretty. Whoops. Today? Today. Bill's saying today. All right, then. Here, let's go back to XLE. Let me show it. I got to figure out what it is. 20 exponential moving average. All right, it's at 30.55. Magic 8 Ball. Bill wants to know, will XLE break above the 20 moving average on a 1 minute chart, which is currently at $30.55, prior to the close in 5.5 minutes? The answer is, cannot predict now. Well, that's unsatisfying. Let me give it a minute. We've asked a lot of the Magic 8 Ball. We might have exhausted its capability. Total cop. Kairos, maybe the Magic 8 Ball is just leaning towards our members. It refuses to answer the YouTube questions in favor of you guys. Maybe that's a way to look at it. I don't know. Needs a Halloween hat? I'll have to make like a hat for it. I'm not sure if the Magic 8 Ball likes hats. Magic 8 Ball, do you like hats? Most likely. Magic 8 Ball says it most likely likes hats. Maybe it depends on the hat. Magic 8 Ball, I'd like to try it again, if you will. Ask the question for Bill. Bill wants to know still if XLE will break above $30.55, which is the 20 exponential moving average on a 1 minute chart, between now and the close, which is in exactly 4 minutes. The answer is outlook not so good. So there you go. All right, with 4 minutes left, why don't we do the member trade of the day? It's good to see our members post their trades, and our member trade of the day today is from JG. JG posted this trade on DKNG, and as you can see, took an entry short and then added to that, and once added again here, and then started taking partials as it dropped down to this low. So fairly quick trade, actually. It all happened within 30 minutes. Well documented, and a nice trade on DKNG, which, as we know, has been a mover today. So that's one that's the JG was able to take advantage of and get some profit out of. So well done, JG, and congratulations on winning the member trade of the day and getting yourself into the raffle for the member trade of the week. Right now, we're giving away an iPhone 11 if you want to win that. But if you hang on, we can get you the new one when it comes out. Either way, if you win the member trade of the week, what you have to do is you'd have to fill out a journal that it would indicate your strategy and a playbook page so we understand what you're playing and do a little video for us. If you do that, we will give you a free iPhone. Our members in the room can tell you, those that have received it, that they have received their iPhones and are enjoying them. So hopefully you will. If you're a member, submit your member trade of the day. Take advantage of that. All right. We've now got 2 minutes to the close. Just looking at my charts here to see if there's anything I want to pick up for like a quick 1 minute trade. Tempted to take AMD short, but I don't know. Oh my goodness. Look at XLE that Bill was asking. I think the way I phrased the question, if I'm not mistaken, was will it break over that moving average? It touched it at 30.55, but didn't break it. It's got a minute left, minute to win it. And it looks like it's going lower. Well, there you have it. There's the closing bell. Magic 8 Ball, once again, it was correct on XLE. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, AMD. Look, I could have gotten a little move on AMD. Look at that spike down right in the last few seconds there. Oh, well. Oh, well, what can you do? So, let's take a look at those earnings. And tonight on tap, we got a few here. Let me call up some more. But primarily, we have United Airlines and Alcoa. Those would be the two I'd be looking at. Those are coming up at 4:15 and then 4:10 respectively. So that's what we will take a look for. So United Airlines and Alcoa are the two that we're looking for. So we'll keep an eye out for those. Throw them at the bottom of my list here. Not doing anything yet, but we still have a couple of minutes before earnings come out. I hope you guys had a good day. As I remind you every day, what do I remind you guys every day? Whoops. that's better. Journal your trades. Thank you, Kairos. I remind you that none of you have magic 8 balls. Well, not intentionally. If I do, that's just incidental. Journal your trades, Art. That is correct. Jennifer and Cliff, thank you. So, it is important. It's a pain, right? It's like the paperwork of day trading. Unfortunately, almost every business on the planet has paperwork. If you want to do it right, you got to do your paperwork. You will thank me one of these days when you want to go back and figure out why are these trades always losing for me, and I'm willing to bet if you look at all the trades of that style, you're going to find a pattern. You'll find something in there that says, oh, that's why it's not working. Zen, when you take too many trades, you're correct. When I overtrade, I hate it. I hate journaling. What I usually do is I take all the images and then I come back later and I actually put in the detail because I find I just get frustrated and tired and I just don't want to. I don't want to do it anymore. So, but I go back and I do it because it is important. It is like you think I'm just sitting in a chair playing a video game all day sort of thing, right? But it is, there's a lot of concentration. There's a lot of mental energy that comes with the stress. So yeah, it's a fair amount of work. Hey, Cliff, that's good. You journaled your trades? Hey, if you only had 2, then great, right? Nothing wrong with that. Workhorse 60-minute chart looks weak. Let's see here. What does a 60-minute chart look like? Yeah, it does. Since yesterday. Wow, if you go back 3 days, right? It's been looking weak. Yeah, actually, that's a good note. Look at this. Workhorse. Thank you for pointing that out, Jesse. Look at you go back to a different time frame. Just look at Workhorse over the last 3 days. You can see a definite downtrend. Little attempt to pop up here, but overall, this is a clear downtrend here over the last few days. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this gapping down slightly at the open tomorrow and maybe down even further. So we'll see what happens with it, but yeah, that's worth keeping an eye on. No problem, Art. My pleasure. We're just going to stick around for a few minutes, guys, because we do have earnings coming up. We'll see what happens. Any questions I can answer while we're here? I know UAL's at 415. Alcoa is the one that comes up at 410. May not have anything interesting. Alcoa, I don't really expect anything. It's a NYSE stock, so you're probably not going to get much of anything happening with it. Yeah, maybe we won't stick around for that. I'm not about to trade UAL after hours anyways. Like, to me, that would just be ridiculous. So, I'm not even going to trade it. Yep. I think that's it. On YouTube, we're going to call it a day. If you're going to watch earnings, you can watch UAL. Said I don't expect much from it, so probably won't be that interesting, but good luck.